Hey everyone, welcome back to another yoga class with me. Doing this on Wednesday morning and it is such a beautiful day. Actually, it's feeling like summer's getting here, which is so exciting. So I hope you are out enjoying a little bit of sunshine today. So let's get into our class. Just find yourself in a comfortable seated position. We're going to close our eyes here, and to start us off, we are connecting to our breath. Focusing on creating a slow, steady, elongated inhale down into the belly, feeling the belly expands with air with your inhale. And as you exhale, drawing navel back into the spine fully and completely emptying that breath back out. Just focusing on slow and steady, deep breaths. That's it. As we breathe in, we're taking in relaxation, which is our intention for today's practice. And as we exhale, we're letting go of all the stress and negativity in our minds, in our life, in our body. Right now, we are starting fresh from this moment. Everything that has led up to where you are right now, we're letting go of. And we're just embracing this new moment and we're starting fresh. Let's start off with some soft and gentle movement. So feel free to keep the eyes closed. We're just rolling the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. Coming stillness, drawing rolls into the neck. Drawing big circles with our nose. And back in the opposite direction. Coming back in stillness, going to inhale, drawing hands into our high prayer. We're going to exhale over to one side, getting that stretch to the side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back to the middle. Just keeping this going. Use your own breath. No rush. Next time we come down over to one side, bring your hand down on the mat. Let's walk away, get an even deeper stretch. Coming up through the middle, let's take this over to the other side. And back through the middle, coming back to our seated position. From here, we're going to spin the knees around. We're going to come into our kneeling seated position, so sitting down here. We're going to do some upper body stretches here. So starting off, we're just going to place our hands on our knees, going to do some seated cat-cow. So as we inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back and look up. And as you exhale, coming forward, arching spine, tucking chin into the chest, really rounding the back. Inhale, roll shoulders back, looking up, puff through the chest. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, round back, chin into the chest.
I can see you trying to get on your own. It's all you've ever known. The time slow. Such a song.
Couple more. When you're ready, we're going to come back to a neutral spine. We're going to draw our hands back behind our back, seeing if we can touch our fingers. Maybe touch palms together, interlace the fingers if you can, or even just holding onto the torso if you can't reach around. And we are just drawing shoulders back and looking up. Slow and steady deep breaths. And release. Interlace the fingers back behind the head, same thing. Draw the shoulders back, looking up, puff through the chest. Really focus on drawing those shoulders back. And release. From here, up onto the knees, we're going to come into our camel pose. Apologies for this cutting off my head. So if you can't reach around and make contact with your ankles like so, you tuck under the toes, brings the ankles a little bit closer towards the body. Otherwise, that's still not quite right. Just place your hands in your lower back and arch like so. So if you come back to your camel, come really nice and gentle. If you find that you're coming back like this, you're feeling any pain or pressure through the knees, you're just overstretching a little bit. So this one's probably going to be a little bit better for you. We want to focus on drawing our pelvis forward. We don't want to be feeling any pain in the knees. So just focus on slow and steady breaths. And let's release, placing hands on the mat. We're going to come back to our child's pose, really round the back. So tuck your tailbone under. Rest here, focus on your breath. Lifting up your head, we're going to walk hands over to one side, so you start to get a stretch to the side of the body. Resting here. And lifting the head, let's take this over to the other side now. And lifting the head, walking back to the middle. From here, rocking up into our tabletop. From here, we're doing our spinal C's. I can already feel my hair's falling out. That's my fault, putting my hair wet and flat. So for our spinal C's, we're shifting our hips over to one side. We're going to swing our body over the same direction as we shoot the hips. So we want to connect elbow or shoulder to hip. Over to the other side. Swing the hips over. Swing the shoulders over. Shoulder to hip. Couple more. From here now, we're coming down onto our elbows, interlacing your fingers here. So main important thing for our next sequence, we are going to be down here. I don't want anyone to swallow in their back like I'm doing right now. We want to keep our back nice and straight. So engage your core, keep your hips tilted in a neutral position. We're not swinging up. Stay nice and strong, protect your back. We're shooting one leg back, and from here we're coming straight into our toe taps. So bring the toe down, straight back up. Couple more. And keep your toes up. Let's go straight into our rainbow. So come across the body, over to the other side, up next to the body. Keep your rainbow up high. Couple more. And keep it up. Let's go into our donkey kicks. More of our donkey reach through. So bring your knee through, kick back and up. Bring the knee through, kick back and up. Knee through, kick back and up. Couple more. Yeah, bend the knee, just donkey pulses. Flex the foot and up. Couple more. Bring it down, straighten the legs, come into your child's. Connect back to the breath. then let's come back up on the elbows, nice and straight back. I'm going to take the sequence through on the other side now, so kick back that opposite leg, starting with our toe taps. Keep your breath nice and slow and steady. Couple more. Tip toes up into our rainbows. Keep your rainbow nice and high. Couple more. And reach through and kick. Knee to the chest, reach back, kick up. Knee to the chest, reach back, kick up. Couple more. And then, my elbow. Bends at the knee, flex at the foot, little donkey pulses. Couple more. Knee down, child's pose. Reaching up, we're going to tuck onto the toes, coming into our downward dog. Slow and steady breath, let's paddle our feet, stretch out the backs of our legs. Going to press both heels into the mat. Up and try tippy toes, knees into the chest. And straightening legs, coming down into our dolphin, so onto our forearms, making sure we're not resting our heads on the mat or on our hands. Focusing here on the breath. Back up onto the hands. Step through with one foot, keep that back knee up. We're not letting it drop. Bring hands to the inside of our foot. We're going to take the hand that's further away. We're reaching straight up. A little bit longer. Keep focusing on your breath. Bring your hand down, swap sides, straight up, making sure we're staying strong for your shoulder blade, we're not dropping. Focusing on the breath, slow and steady, deep breaths. And release. From here, we're going to drop that back knee, untuck those toes, go to the top of the knee, hip opening stretch. Once again, staying strong through our shoulder. Bring that knee back into the body, coming to our half split. Keep that heel grounded. Straighten the leg, chest over knee. Coming back up, once again tucking under the back toes, lifting that leg up, send that other foot back so we're in our plank. I'm going to slowly lower down onto the mat, nice and controlled. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, pressing up to our Cobra. So making sure you've got distance between the ears and shoulders if you're looking like this. Let's just come down into our baby Cobra to still get a really good stretch. Letting the bodies come back down. Gonna press up, send the hips back, shoot forward, tuck under the toes, hips up, downward dog. Let's paddle our feet. Grounding both heels into the mat. Up into the tippy toes, knees into the chest. Straightening the legs once again, coming down to our dolphin. Keep your head free. Focusing on our slow and steady breathing. Back up onto the hands. Going to take a big step forward with the opposite foot to last time. From here, hands on the inside of the foot. Hand that's furthest away from the foot, let's come into our stretch. Straight up. Should have known my hair was going to fall out at some point. Switching sides, stay strong through the shoulders, reaching back up. Really important to stay strong with your shoulder. Don't drop into it like that. Stay strong. And protect our joints. Beauty, hand down, drop that back leg, untuck those toes, coming into our hip opener. Once again, strong through the shoulders. Draw that knee back into the chest, coming to our half split. Step that body weight forward. We're going to kick back our foot. So we're in our plank. We're going to slowly lower down onto the mat. Take our inhale down here. Exhale into our Cobra or baby Cobra. Resting here for a few breaths. Keep your shoulders down. And let's come back down. We're lifting our bodies up, pressing hips back, shooting weight forward, tucking under the toes, back to our downward dog. Let's stretch out our legs just for a little bit. And let's walk our hands into our feet. So in our forward fold. So in the forward fold, if you need nice generous bends in the knees, go for it. We're going to hold onto our elbows, so a little side to side rocking. Releasing the elbows. Let's take an inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to start to roll our spine up, stacking one vertebra on top of each other at a time.
When will you learn that the more you take means the less that you have?
So we're up in our standing position. I'll come onto my knees so you guys can see me, but you want to be in your standing position. We're going to step back with one foot behind the opposite, holding onto that wrist, stretching over to that side. So you're in your standing position. I'm only down here so you can see me. So your feet, just like that. Take it over to the other side, drop the hands, other foot back, hold on to the wrist, same wrist, the side that steps over, and over the top of the head.
Hand in hand with the one you love, feeling blessed by the magic of the moon.
And release. We're going to do 3 salutations. So we're standing, we inhale, collect all the light, love, positive energy, type prayer. Exhale down to the heart, just like that. 2 more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale into the heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale into the heart. From here, let's step our feet a little bit further apart. Tilt those toes out, coming down to our yogi squat. So if you're a person who is not comfortable in a yogi squat, it's totally fine. A lot of people's bodies really don't like it. Might not necessarily have anything to do with your hip mobility and flexibility. Might be the ankles or your lower back. If that's you, just come into butterfly. Still a really good hip opening stretch. Focusing on that breath. Slow and steady, deep breaths. Got nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Let's just enjoy this time. Whether you're in your butterfly or your yogi squat, let's do some side stretching. So hands opposite foot or knee. Stretch over the opposite side. And swap sides. Beautiful. And release from here down onto the hips. Keep your knees bent, coming down onto the back. So we're down on the back, so let's draw knees into the chest. Give our hips and lower back a little bit of a massage.
Everybody smiles in the setting sun. Sighs with contentment when the day is done. Hand in hand with the one you love. Feeling blessed by the magic of the moon above.
Squeeze knees into the chest and lift our heads up off the mat. If at any point your neck gets really sore, feel free to drop the head back down. We're going to extend one leg out, but we're not letting it hit the mat. Focus on a slow and steady breath. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, swap sides. 1, 2, 3, swap sides. For me, I like to breathe in when I'm doing my 1, 2, 3. Exhale when I swap, but that's just me. Couple more. Knees into the chest, release the head onto the mat. From here, knees are bent, resting like so. Feel free to cross at the ankles if you wish. We're going to place our fingertips at our temples. We're going to inhale, lifting up, elbow to opposite knee, exhale, down. Inhale, over to the other side, exhale, down. Just like so. You have no idea how bad I can't wait to be back at Kuzo in a real space where I'm not banging against my wardrobe. Couple more. And relax, knees into the chest. Let's draw some separation, opening up through the hips. Knees back into the chest. Not into the chest, sorry, knees back together. Hands on the mat. We're going to do some glute bridges with the breath. Inhale, squeeze glutes, engage, lift up so we are flat, and exhale to release. Couple more. And release. Hands out at shoulder height. Knees together. Let's do our spinal twists. Head always in the opposite direction of our knees. If you want a looser stretch, just keep the knees and feet further apart. Couple more. When you're ready, let your legs go out long and let's drop our arms by our sides. We're now entering our 10 minutes of meditation. Excuse me. If you need to take a quick sec to do anything you like, chuck on another layer, turn off some lights, whatever you like. You guys remember to do that, or feel free to just chuck me on pause. So when you're ready, we are lying down in Shavasana. We have our eyes closed, our arms beside the body, palms facing up, legs out long, feet flopping away from the body. Just taking a quick second to notice how we're feeling, mentally, physically, spiritually, even how your breath's feeling as well. These are all important. Want to focus on relaxing the body all the way from the top of the head to the bottom of your feet. Relax your forehead, space in between your eyebrows. Relax your cheeks. Relax all the little muscles around your lips, mouth, and jaw. Relax your shoulders, both equally distanced away from your ears. Relax your hips, both equally as heavy, sinking deep into your mat. And relax your hands and feet as well. Turning our attention towards the breath, we want to encourage a slow, steady, deep breathing pattern. So as we inhale really slow, steady and deep down into the belly. Feel it rise with air with that inhale. And as you exhale, draw navel back into the spine. Feel yourself become heavier and heavier with each exhale, really emptying out all that breath.
Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm scarred.
Slow and steady inhales and exhales. Every inhale, we are taking in that relaxation we've cultivated together through this practice. And with every exhale, we are becoming more and more relaxed, sinking deeper and deeper into our mats. For the remaining few moments of our class, I'm going to leave you in stillness and silence to enjoy this practice of mindfulness.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm scarred. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stuck. Maybe I'm right now. Maybe I'm wrong. When you sing that song that used to you cry. Take so long, it's you, it's right. Just give it one try.
Let's slowly start to bring some soft and gentle movement back into the body. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. Gently let your head rock from side to side. Just slowly waking up. When you're ready, with your next inhale, bring your arms up and back over top of your head on the mat, stretching and lengthening all the way from your fingertips down to your toes. When you're ready, drawing hands into prayer at the heart. I honour and respect the place in you where the whole universe resides. A place of peace, of light and of love. When you're in this place and I'm in this place, we are in the same place and we are one. Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you enjoyed it, you got something good out of it, and no matter where you are, what time you're watching it, I really wish you the best and I hope you're doing well, taking care of yourself, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys soon. So actually, it's pretty soon now. I think from the 5th, maybe even sooner I can come back. So that is really awesome. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.